Hey everybody! So if you're like me and you just recently had a baby, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say postpartum hair loss. Postpartum hair loss affects everyone very differently. I'm definitely on the lucky end of the spectrum when it comes to postpartum hair loss. I definitely have lost a lot of hair, but I feel like I've kind of lost it all over, so I don't really necessarily have a big bald spot, thank God. But I'll just kind of show you guys all of these baby hairs. They were not here before, and I don't have bangs, but it looks like I kind of do. So today I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite hairstyles to hide postpartum hair loss. So let's get started. So I'm going to start by just brushing through all of my hair. So that is all the hair that I just lost. So it's kind of a good amount for me just brushing my hair, and like I said, I just brushed my hair. So I do have a mirror behind myself, so if I am looking back there, that's where I'm looking. So before I get started, don't mind my crazy do. I did want to mention that postpartum hair loss for most people typically is right around their hairline into kind of like these areas of your scalp. So the best thing that you can do for hairstyles that are postpartum hair loss friendly would be to not do anything severe. So I would recommend, I do this all the time, and you can do whatever you want, but you want to try and avoid slicked back hairstyles because they're just going to enhance thinner spots that you might have. So avoid anything harsh. You want to keep everything very loose and kind of relaxed, especially right around your hairline here. So what I'm going to do today for the hairstyle is a braid. This is kind of like my signature. I literally always have a braid in my hair in the front, but it is very forgiving. So I'll show you guys how to do that. And it's just going to go into kind of like a low bun. So let's get started. First things first, part your hair where you want it to be. I would recommend off to one side. So I've just parted my hair right here, and you're just going to want to wet your hair down a little bit. So I'm just going to mist my hair to wet it down. Just kind of brush through it. You could use a little bit of gel if you want. You could use a little bit of hairspray. I'm going to use a little bit of hairspray. I'm just using the Paul Mitchell Extra Body. Alright, so you are going to take a thin section of hair going parallel to your part. So you're going to take this section and you're going to split it into 3 sections. Alright, so take these 3 sections. You're going to cross the outer section over the middle, and then this outer section over the new middle. And you're going to keep doing that. And since this is a French braid, you're going to be picking up hair along the way. So picking up more hair, adding it to that new section, crossing over the new middle. So I will just show you guys. I'm going to keep going. Just remember, you don't want to hold everything too tight. You want to keep it very loose and relaxed, just so that it doesn't accentuate any hair loss. When it comes to right around my ears, I am going to leave this little tiny piece of hair out, and I'm actually going to straighten it afterwards, just because I do have so many little hairs around my ears here. I figure I might as well embrace it. So once you get mid-ear line, I like to stop doing the French braid and just kind of go into a regular braid. I'm just going to take a little hair tie and tie this braid off. Alright, so we have our braid here. For this little section here, I'm just going to take a smoothing iron and smooth it out. Here we go. So for this side, since you can see I have naturally wavy curly hair, I am going to smooth this section a little bit just to make it look a little bit more put together. You don't have to if you have naturally smooth hair. I just find that it helps these little baby hairs to kind of stay down and back for me. But again, you know, if you do have postpartum hair loss and you do have baby hairs, just be very, very careful using heat because they are very, very brittle hairs and you don't want to risk breaking them. I'm just going to loosely pull back my hair. For this style, I am going to do kind of slightly off to the side. So I'm not doing anything tight. I'm really keeping these hairs kind of like pushed down a little bit because, again, typically this is where you would see your hair loss and your hair recession. And I'm going to hair tie off this side into a low ponytail. So now that you have your hair braided into a low side ponytail, I'm gonna actually put this up into a bun. You can leave it down if you want. Obviously, I would take this hair tie out and make it look a little bit more neat, but let me show you. So before I put that up in a bun, I'm just gonna kind of spray this braid a little bit and sort of like just pull it out just a little bit, just to, again, make it a little bit more loose, a little bit more volumized. Just gonna spray some of these little pieces that I decided to leave out. I am gonna spray my ponytail just a little bit, and I'm just gonna be twisting and wrapping. And let me show you guys. So you can see it's forming kind of like a bun. So now I'm just going to take some bobby pins and secure it in place. Alright, and now that everything is pinned, I'm just going to give it a little spray just to secure everything in place. If you have little baby hairs down here like I do, one tip that I like to use if you're using bobby pins is to spray a little bit of hairspray on the bobby pin. This just helps to make the bobby pin hold the little baby hairs a little bit better. So I'm just going to slide a bobby pin back there to kind of keep those little baby hairs away. And I'll show you guys. This is the finished look. You can kind of pull it out a little bit more if you want. You can adjust things. You could leave this as a low ponytail. You could do it as a bun in the back, in the middle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you want more. Please comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.